Let me give you 5 things that you can do when you're feeling stuck in your life or career. We all have those moments that we end up in this world and we are not sure where we're going. We're not really moving forward. We may be going backwards, but we're just unsure. And it happens. It's not sometimes for a particular reason. You may not be able to identify it, but there are some things you can do to help yourself move forward and get out of that stuck feeling. So the first thing is that you want to really lean into, why am I feeling stuck? Is it motivation? I'm just not really feeling up to it. I really don't care about what I'm doing at this moment. This project doesn't really excite me. That could be one. Another one, just because you might be in a spot where you don't like what you're doing anymore. And so you have this idea that there's something better out there, and you start really focusing on that, but you're in a current job because you need the money. So really try to identify why you're feeling stuck. Is it motivation? Is it you lost your passion for the career you're in? Or are there other factors that might be happening at home that might be impacting you and what you're doing in this world? So that's important, right? Identify those feelings the best you can. Number 2, I want you to look at your values. What are the values that you have in your life and career? What are those things that you lean into? Is it helping people? Is it being flexible, adaptable? Is it achievement? What are those values that you have that have been driving your life, and maybe you've lost touch with those? Right? We have those moments where we get forced into different things. We're into a project, we're into different aspects, and it really just takes us out of our comfort zone, and we don't know how to get back. And the values will help drive us there. So that's an important part, is start to look at your values. Number 3, I want you to lean into learning opportunities. What are those learning opportunities that are going to help motivate you? I remember when I was burning out and I wasn't happy, and I had a supervisor that was just all over me, and every moment from going to the bathroom to whatever, I just felt watched and micromanaged. And really what it came down to me is simple. I lost my creativity. I lost my passion for doing things. And what I started with, which is amazing, is I started taking chalkboards and putting together sayings, and those help kind of affirm me, right? Bring out the positive parts. But also I started selling those, and people started to buy them, and it was really cool because it got me back into where I wanted to be. So that's an important part, is that you need to kind of look at that opportunity to learn and see where it leads you, because that got me out of my pathway. It got me out of my being stuck and started to give me that confidence back. And that's an important aspect. Number 4, look at your network. Lean into your network. Who do you want to be with? Who's your current network that you're with? Because sometimes you're with people and they're maybe not the best. Maybe you start to hang out with those negative Nancys, those people that just always seem to be down or sour and not happy, but are not pushing themselves. They're very complacent. They're very happy in their life in terms of like, I'm satisfied. I don't want to push myself. You know, I always say, if you look at the 5 people that you hang out with, and what are their goals, and are they pushing you to be better? And it doesn't have to physically be there, because there are some people that I follow that I consider one of my 5, and that's okay. It's a good thing that you can do. So think about who you are connected to, right, within your network, and who can help you grow. Who do you want to follow maybe that when you add into your network? That's an important part. Number 5, set achievable goals. Sometimes, now it's good to push yourself, right? I want to reach for the stars. I want to get there. Because even if you fall short, you're still going to be in a good spot, right? When they always talk about, shoot for the moon and you'll still reach the stars. But if these are not achievable goals, start small. Give yourself success. That's the important part. Short, simple goals that can help you move the needle so that you can be in a better spot. Sometimes we shoot for the moon but don't even know how to get off the ground. And that's important when you're going to do your goals, is to be able to get off the ground. And let me give you a bonus. Number 6, When you're thinking about this last one, it's probably the most obvious, but we don't always do it. And what that is taking action. You need to take action, no matter what it is. Even if you take action, you end up over here, or you end up 2 steps backwards. It's going to be action that's going to help you figure out, am I getting to where I want to be? Because a lot of times, you could be stuck and you're never going to move. I could stay here all day. Things will change, right? The world's always changing. But if I'm not, it's just going to move around me. So take those opportunities to take one step forward. See what happens. And what you're going to do is you're going to get feedback. If you fail, okay, not a big deal. Learn from it. What did I learn from taking this step? Because the hardest part is when you don't take any action and you're still complaining and you're hoping, I want to get somewhere. And you don't. It really comes down to, ultimately, action is your key to get anywhere. You know, one of the sayings I picked up from Dr. Benjamin Hardy is, if you can do anything, you can do everything. So if you can take one step forward, you can do anything. It's amazing what will happen. So use those steps. Lean into what's causing you issue. Connect into your network. Learn. Recheck your values. What's really going on? Make sure that you're setting achievable goals and take action. I know you can do it. All right, I've been there. I've been in that spot. I've been down and out and stuck. And it depends on how long you want to be stuck. The first time I was stuck, it was months. But now when I get into those moments, I'm able to lean into it. I'm able to recognize it. I'm able to move forward quicker. It happens to all of us. No one's perfect. So get out of that mentality that you have to be perfect in order to move forward. That you have to have the perfect plan. No, take steps. Google 80%. If you have 80% done, let's get moving and see what happens. And I think that's what you need to think about. So listen, if you like this video, give me some likes, subscribes, share it with your friends. I'd love to make a bigger impact in this world. I hope to help you move forward in your life. Take care.